Monster Recovery. Card type, spell, property, quick play. Target one monster you control that is owned by you. If that monster is still on the field, shuffle it and your entire hand into the deck. Also, after that, draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffled from your hand into the deck by this effect. You cannot activate this card if you have a card in your hand that is owned by your opponent. Card trivia, Monster Recovery. This card is a Rush Duel counterpart, Monster Convocation. Card appearances, Monster Recovery, Yu-Gi-Oh! In Episode 5, Yami Yugi uses this card during his duel against Weevil Underwood. He activates this card to return his hand, Dark Magician, and Torike back to his deck, and draw 5 new cards. After redrawing a new hand, Yami summons Kuriboh, and Weevil activates Parasite Worm to destroy Kuriboh and inflict its attack as damage to Yami Yugi. In Episode 30, Yami Yugi uses this card during his duel against My Valentine. Yugi sets this card as a successful bluff so he could get another turn. On Yami Yugi's next turn, he activates this card to return Catapult Turtle and his hand to his deck and draw 5 new cards, but to his shock, they were all cards that he had first assumed could not help him get rid of Mai's monsters. In Episode 36, this card can be seen in Yami Yugi's hand during his duel against Maximilian Pegasus. 2 years later, this card is still shown to be in Yami Yugi's hand. In Episode 60, this card can be seen flying after Koji Nagumo was defeated by Seto Kaiba. In Episode 106, this card can be seen when Duke Devlin, Tristan Taylor, and Serenity Wheeler were building their virtual world decks for their duel against Nesbit. In Episode 109, this card appears in a flashback Lecter has when he explains to Seto that his treachery began when Gozaburo Kaiba gave him a large sum of money to test Seto's business skills. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. In Episode 15, this card is among the statue cards available to Yuma Tsukumo during his statue duel against Roku. Scripted duels. In the non-canon Duel World Championship 2016 special Yugi vs. Kaiba, Yugi uses this card in his duel with Seto Kaiba. He returns all of the cards in his hand and he controls, both of which were 0, to draw 5 cards.